Oh my god, my house is a mess. Do I really live like this? Wow, I'm a pig. If my friends knocked at my door right now, I don't think I'd let them in. This is the last thing I want to have to come home to after work, a big friggin' mess. Whoever was here last really has no respect for me, clearly. I was here last. I've been watching it get worse and worse throughout the week, and you know what? Only I can respond to it. Nobody's gonna fix it but me. I'm the only one with the abilities to fix this problem. Well, time to clean. A long time ago when I was younger, my parents were responsible for picking up after me. That's clearly changed. They'd be responsible for feeding me, they'd be responsible for doing my laundry, they'd be responsible for pretty much everything about me they were responsible for. But there comes a time in every man's age where they have to start taking care of themselves, where they have to start responding to their own needs. Mainly because they're old enough and maybe even mature enough to do so. And that's pretty much what I want to talk about today, is responsibilities, because it seems that the older and older I get, the more and more I have. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but sometimes I do wish I could go back to those days where I had no responsibilities, I didn't have to worry about anything, I didn't have to pay bills. The only thing I had to worry about was what toy I'm going to play with, On the other hand, I am happy to have responsibilities because they've given me something I've never had as a child. They've given me independence. Independence is something you have to work for. It's not something you're given. Having children is probably one of the biggest responsibilities you could take on. And if you think about a baby isn't responsible for itself in any way whatsoever because it has no abilities to respond to its needs, other than crying and alerting its parents. It's the only ability it has. And as it grows older, it gains more and more abilities and so is able to respond to more and more of its needs. And I think the goal of every parent is to get the baby to a certain point where the baby can take care of itself. And I think at that point, you call that an adult. An adult is somebody who is completely able to respond to their needs, whether it be eating, whether it be clothing themselves, taking care of themselves, cleaning themselves, you name it. Look at this, my cats keep scratching my couch and everything, and it's leaving this foam everywhere. Ugh, it's getting there. Now, my first job, I was 14 years old and I was working in a lumberyard. And one of my tasks, one of my jobs, one of my responsibilities was keeping the yard clean. And so this meant sweeping, lots of sweeping. These two brothers that I was working with thought they were really smart because when I would sweep, they would always bug me and ask me why was I sweeping dirt off the dirt. And man, this question used to bother me because I didn't know what to say and it made me feel stupid because in a way they were reminding me of just, the dirt would just come right back. There was no point on doing it because just like my room, it's clean now, but eventually it will be messy again and I'll have to clean it. The dirt will come back. Just like if I cut my hair, it's gonna grow right back. Just like if I eat, I'm gonna get hungry again no matter what. If I cut my grass, it's just gonna grow back. If I put gas in my car, it's just gonna be empty. You know what I mean? No matter what, I feel like all my responsibilities, no matter how much I do them, they end up coming back. You know what I mean? I can't stop them forever. You know what I mean? It's like this story back from ancient Greece. The story of Sisyphus. Sisyphus was a king way back in ancient Greece who managed to piss off the gods like so many others before him, and he was cursed. Sisyphus's curse was that he had to roll a boulder all the way up a mountain, just for it to fall back down so that he would have to roll it up the next day. And this would happen every day. He would roll up the same boulder up the same mountain just for it to fall back down so that he would have to roll it up the next day. And you could think of this story as a beautiful analogy for responsibilities, You could think of all these little responsibilities that we have every day, whether it be at work or at home or whatever, as boulders that we have to roll up a mountain just for them to roll back down. And in a way, we're all Sisyphus, and we all have these different boulders. Some boulders are light, some boulders are heavy. I wonder what the heaviest boulder is. With great power comes great responsibility, and it's weird because the more responsibilities I have, the more power I find I have. It's almost like, you know what I mean? I've got nothing against responsibilities, honestly. In a way, they give me meaning, Anyhow, I gotta go check on my laundry boulder, so ciao for now.